Hello everyone. Recently the notification of AFCAT examination is out. So it is for the flying branch, ground duty technical and non-technical branches and NCC special entry. The date for the submission of online application would be from 1st of December 2021 to 30th of December 2021. So make sure that you are filling this form within this timeline. Also in this video we will going to discuss about the eligibility criteria for flying branch, for technical branches, what is SSC, what is PC, and then we're going to discuss about how to fill the application form, especially the preferences, how to fill those preferences, etc. And also those students who have NCC C certificate in air wing can apply for the NCC special entry. So this is a special entry because you don't need to go through any written examination here. You will directly be going to the interview process, that is SSV. This time the examination will going to take place on 3 days, 12th of February 2022, 13th of February 2022 and 14th of February 2022. And this time also it will going to have for men and women both. Now let us see the eligibility criteria. Before that, let us see the number of seats that are available. So as you can see, we're going to have flying branch, then we're going to have ground duty technical, ground duty non-technical and flying. Now who can apply for the technical branches, that I'll going to tell you later on also. Right now also I'll tell you those who are engineering graduates can apply for the technical branch also plus non-technical also. Okay, so there is an upper edge in Indian Air Force and also in the Indian Navy where one can apply for both technical and non-technical. Okay, so he can apply for technical and non-technical both. But if he is applying for the technical branches, then he has to go through one more examination, that is EKT exam, that is engineering knowledge test. Now let us discuss the seats. Like for the flying, it is for both men and women, and the number of seats is 77. So it is short service commission, that is the job will be there for the 10 years and it can be extendable up to 14 years, that is plus 4 years. Okay, next is, like, if you want to apply for the permanent commission in flying branch, then you have to fill through CDSE examination. Okay, the notification of CDSE will soonly going to be out, so you can apply that if you want to get into permanent commission. Then we have the ground duty technical. Now you can see AEL and AEM. So AEL is for generally for the electronic branches or related branches, and AEM it is for the mechanical branches like metallurgical, material science, aeronautical engineering. So AEM is for that, AEL is for the electronics and electrical. So I've already told you the eligibility criteria for the technical branches, engineering graduates with minimum 60% marks and also 50% marks in your class 12th with physics and maths to be there. So permanent commission 19, short service 76, similarly AEM permanent commission 7, short service 27. Now ground duty non-technical, so a majority of the students will be filling this form. Those who are not engineering graduates can form this non-technical. So it is for the administrative and education. So this time we're going to have seats for the admin, logistics and accounts. So no seats for the metallurgical branch, no seats for the education branch. So as you can see, the number of seats, more number of seats are there in short service commission as compared to the permanent commission. Next we have the NCC special entry, so that is only for the flying. So the 10% out of CDSC vacancies for the permanent commission and 10% seats out for the, so as you can see the 10% seats of the flying, that means around 8 seats will be reserved for the NCC special entry. So those of you who are having the certificate of NCC C wing from NCC C certificate and air wing, okay, can fill this NCC special entry, but I would recommend you to fill through this AFCAT entry because the number of seats here in NCC special entry is quite less. So one can fill either through AFCAT entry or either through NCC special entry. It is his wish. Now coming to the next one. So I've already told you, see, we don't have any branches, we don't have any intake for education and meteorology branch for the AFCAT examination. Now permanent commission, So, and short service commission, I've already told you what exactly it is. Now coming to the very important topic, that is eligibility conditions. First is the age. Now those of you who are applying for the flying branches must born in between 20 to 24 years of age, that is 2nd January 1999 to 1st January 2003. Okay, so those of you who have the DGCA license, age relaxation is given and he can fill this form up to 26 years of age. Okay, now coming to the next one. Now next one is that those who want to apply for the ground duty, technical and non-technical, must be born in between 20 to 26 years of age, that is 2nd January 97 to 1st January 2003. So this is what exactly is the age criteria for it. Okay, now coming to the next one. Is that educational qualification. So educational qualification, if we see, so the educational qualification for the flying branch is that minimum 50% should be there in maths and physics in your 10+2 level. Kindly make note of it that this time I'll show you one very important thing, and this is the doubt even from the diploma students. So those of you who have completed their education in 10+2 education system are only eligible to apply for the above post. No diploma holder can apply for this post, because it is clearly written here 10+2 education should be there, that I'll going to show you. So for the flying branch, 50% in maths and physics at 10+2 level. Okay, so a commerce student cannot apply for this, and he must have graduation with minimum 3 years with 60%, or otherwise BTech course with minimum 60%. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is ground duty branch. So ground duty, if I talk about the technical branches, he must have 10+2, he must have completed his 10+2 with physics and mathematics 50% of marks, and minimum 4 year of degree must be there, that is your BTech should be there. So these are the branches that will be there in AEL, that I have already told you, electrical. So you can see your branch whether it is there or not in the list. Okay, this is the list. Now coming to the next one, that is AEM. So we have two branches, AEL and AEM, in the Indian Air Force. So AEM, that is mechanical. So similarly here also the eligibility criteria is 50% marks in maths and physics at 10+2, and as well as BTech degree must be there, or he must have cleared the section A and B examination of associate membership of Institute of Engineers or Aeronautical Society of India by actual studies with minimum 60%. Now these are the branches who are eligible for AEM. So you can go through this list, you can pause the video, you can check whether your branch is there in this list or not. Now the next one will be ground duty non-technical branches. For the ground duty non-technical branches, for administration and logistics, he must have passed 10+2 and he must have a graduate degree. So doesn't matter whether you have 4-year degree, minimum it should be 3-year degree, whether you have BTech or BSc, no matter, both can apply for administrative and logistics branches. Only condition is you must have scored 60% marks in your degree. Correct. Now coming to the accounts branch, similarly for in the accounts branch, as you can see, you must have cleared 10+2 and done graduation with 60% marks. Now these are the eligibility criteria. You must have BCom degree or BBA degree or BMA degree, BMS degree, or he must have qualified the CACMA, okay, or BSc in specialization in finance. Okay, now the point that I was talking about is this point. Only those candidates who have given 12th standard in 10+2 pattern. So generally in schools we have 10+2 pattern, but in diploma we have after 10th we used to do some diploma after 10th, that is 3 years diploma. So 10+2 pattern is 11th, 12th what we do. So only those students who have completed his education in 10+2 pattern are eligible to apply for these courses. And also for the low qualified candidates, 2 seats will be reserved in the ground duty. Okay, so these students can be employed on legal duties of the Indian Air Force. Okay, now coming to the next option, next point. So that is very important point. See, you have to fill your marks there in the application form, or otherwise when you are going for the SSB, then also you have to provide your marks marks that is converted. So in that case, if you have CGPA given in your mark sheet, then you need to convert it into percentage. So there must be some criteria given by your university, so you can convert it by that criteria. Otherwise, if it is not given, then you simply have to convert your CGPA by multiplying it by 10. Okay, now coming to the next one. So this is also one of the most important point. So those students who are studying in their final year or semester degree, or yet to finish their final year degree examination, so they can also apply for this, but they must not have any present backlog and should have secured 60% up to the last semester. So like if I talk about the BTech, one who is in 7th semester, he can also apply for this, but the condition is that till the 6th semester he must have 60% and no backlog. Or otherwise, one who is having a backlog must not have any backlog during the SSB. He must have cleared that backlog. That is important. Okay, and also the condition given here is that he must be in a condition to provide the degree by 30th of November 2022. Those of you who are in your final year must provide the degree to the Indian Air Force officials by 30th November 2022. Okay, so that is one of the most important point and the doubt that we generally receive from the students. Okay, now the next one is that candidates who failed in the CABD test, CPSS test what we say, so in earlier attempt they are not eligible to apply for the flying branch. So once in a lifetime you are going to have a CPSS exam, and if you fail in the CPSS exam, you are not eligible to apply for the flying branch ever in your life. Okay, now you already know that where will your training will going to be there. It will there in Dundigul, okay, Air Force. So that is there. Now these 2 points I think rarely anyone will be debarred from the examination. Okay, now these are the medical standards. We will not be paying much attention on the medical standards. So now I'll be coming through directly to the application form process. So in the application form, make sure that you are writing your correct email ID, you are registering through correct email ID, because you will be receiving everything. That means the date for the SSB, your admit card, everything on your registered email ID. So make sure that you are writing correct email ID and you are verifying all that, and make sure that you are writing your correct Aadhaar number too. Okay, because when you reach there in your examination hall, then they will be checking your Aadhaar number, they will be matching it. Now sign, what exactly is required, you need to fill, and you have to upload documents, that is your sign, photo and thumb impression. Okay, examination city you can select. So these are the points that you need to make sure. Okay, now these are the particulars that you need to fill while filling the application form. So that is your full name, father's name, mother's name, email ID, nationality, mobile number, secret question, secret number, captcha. Next one is whether you are applying through AFCAT or NCC special entry. Then your candidate's name in 10th, 12th, father's name, 10th, what it is written as father's name in class 10 certificate, and mother's name. So you can automatically you can fill on your own, so we don't need to pay much attention on it. Now the problem is in the last one, like whatever we have the points related to the Air Force, SSB, what we actually need to fill. So see, these will be the points that you need to pay attention. That is your education details. So in the qualification details, your educational level will be, so you can write 10+2 graduation or 10+2 graduation plus post graduation. So those of you who have done graduation only will fill this, those who have done post graduation will fill this, those who have done integrated post graduation, that is generally what we see as BTech plus MTech, 5 years course, integrated course is there, so you can fill this one, 10+2 plus integrated post graduation. Now graduation level will be ABCD, so you will be given some points, so you can check out what is A, what is B, what is C, what is D. So you can check, you should pay attention to all these points, what exactly is written, and based upon that you have to select in which you lie, in which is your education qualification lies. So ABCD you can fill that. Then coming to the next one, name of your college, name of your university, make sure that you are writing it correct, percentage also writing it correct. See, what I would say here is that if it is asked that you have to fill your college mark sheet and you are having backlog, then you can fill till the 6th semester, adding your whatever backlog you have. The one thing that I would say right now here is that you have to provide them the correct mark sheet, that is your past mark sheet when you are going for the SSB. Before that, I don't think that they will going to ask anything. So before, although it is written that you must not have any present backlog, but by the time you are going for the SSB, you must have the correct percentage available there. Okay, now coming to these percentage that you have got in your class 10th, class 12th, your gross percentage, then physics marks, then mathematics marks, you should write there, so that they can check whether you are getting 50% marks or not. That is the eligibility criteria. Okay, now this AFSB and SSB appeared, so you need to fill all the details of your previous SSB. If you have already gone through that, you have to write the batch number, place of appearing SSB, and the number of days you have stayed. Okay, so if you have stayed only for the one day, then you have to write only one day. Now coming to the gate, if you have already appeared for the gate, then you can write it gate. So these are the important details that you need to fill. Okay, so I think that all of you have understood how to fill this application form. So you can fill this form, and in case if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can go through the previous videos also, and also you can contact us also. This what I'm going to tell you right now is about the EKT exam, that is engineering knowledge test. This will be basically for only engineering grads, so engineering graduates will be eligible to apply for this. And generally what I have seen is that those students who will going to apply for the EKT exam will going to have second shift, afternoon shift only. Otherwise, I don't know whether you will be getting the first shift also. So you can apply. The examination will going to be there from 5:15 to 6. So right after your AFCAT exam, that is the common exam for non-technical and technical, you are going to have your EKT exam, that is from 5:15 to 6 o'clock. Okay. So it is written there 12, 13 and 14, 5 you are going to have exam. So this is the syllabus. For the syllabus, if you want to see, it is clearly written even in our previous videos also, you can go through that. So this is the pattern syllabus for the AFCAT: general awareness, verbal ability, numerical ability. So we have made a strategy video based upon the AFCAT exam. You can go through that, number of questions that will be asked and what are the types of questions that will be asked, and second one will be your EKT exam. So whether it is AEL or AEM, based upon that the syllabus will going to be there. Okay, so marking scheme: 3 marks for every correct answer, 1 marks for every incorrect answer. So I'll tell you about the previous cutoff also. It was 165 marks out of 300 marks. That was the previous cutoff. So in detail also the syllabus is already given. You can go through this notification. Everything is written very clearly, and in case if you are having any doubt, you can contact us. We will going to tell you. So this is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video.